can't pull no money out, so I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, so the money I'm mining, I can't put it in my account, so I'm kind of fucked up right now because I need that extra little $50 or whatever that's sitting in there, and I can't do it. I was gonna use that to buy Resident Evil Village, but shit, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it no time soon. To Coinbase open back up, I think they optimizing their site or something. That's what Reddit
Ain't
says
no.
anyway.
Shoot, I heard this is the fastest selling Resident Evil they've had in history. I think something like that. Something
No,
like
this
Yeah,
is the
man.
one
Like I've been
where
looking at the so the magic in the game is the replayability. Like every time you go through the game, you unlock new stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And plus, I got this go PlayStation 5 controller here. So even though I'm not gonna be able to fully experience what the DualSense has to offer, it's still gonna give me the nostalgia of playing Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1, just knowing I have that PlayStation controller in my hand and I'm playing the eighth installment of Resident Evil. So, and I have this sidebar. I have this weird quirk where I have to. Oh, I got work stuff on the screen, y'all.
I think the last time I played Resident Evil was Resident Evil 3.
that.
So I have this weird quirk where I like to, when I play a game, I like to have, if it's like a remake or something, like I like to have like the older version of the game playing somewhere else. So like on one of my other screens, I'll be watching a walkthrough of like Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 2, like the original one from PlayStation, while I'm playing the new game. It's just like a weird thing I like to do.
I'm gonna tell you something I did, and I probably told this story on here before, but I remember I had Resident Evil 2 on 64, and
Hmm.
my mom, brother, and sister, they were out of town. They went on the school trip to Atlanta. And I was
Hmm.
sitting at the house, I'm feeling good, I'm chilling. I got the whole crib to myself for 4 days. So I'm sitting in the house,
Ooh,
it's thundering and lightning and everything. Got
ooh.
the lights off. I'm playing Resident Evil 2.
I know that feeling
Next
all
thing,
too well.
and you know the part at the beginning of the game where you going through the police station
Yes.
and you see the zombies outside. So I'm going through the police station. I'm seeing the zombies coming towards me, so I'm shooting them. But when that zombie busts through that window, and I dropped that joystick. I said, "Damn!" And I got up, turned the lights off, turned that off, put in Pokemon Snap. It
You
was a
got
day.
dang on right you did. They got a new Pokemon. They got a new Pokemon Snap
Pokemon
out.
Snap,
Don't they?
yeah. I saw that. And I was just like, nah, I'm beyond that now. Give me, give me something different. Like I really feel
Yeah.
like it just like stuff like Pokemon, like these card based games. I feel like in technology now, I feel like we have it where, especially like Yu-Gi-Oh, we have the technology where we can actually have the card based games, not holographic, but
Oh, I know. Oh, I know
just
what you mean. PlayStation 3 Eye of Judgment with the PlayStation Eye camera. That was it, bro.
yeah, yeah. Like I feel like we
I
could,
still have that game to this day.
yeah. Like I feel like it's better. Like even though it was rudimentary then, like rudimentary, however you say the word,
Yeah,
but
rudimentary, yeah.
yeah, I feel like now we have progressed so much further in the technology that we can actually do it where it's not a load time. You place your card on the mat and then this instantly loads up.
Bro,
And
like,
it's
you know how
think
much
about it
money they
and
would make off of like actual packs to like that's better than any type of microtransaction because you're gonna be still trying to upgrade your debt.
think about it. Think about it with PlayStation VR. Like imagine doing that with PlayStation VR. That's just that playing Yu-Gi-Oh with PlayStation VR, and you
Hmm.
laying your card on the mat. You got your actual deck of cards, and you're laying your like card on the mat, and it just loads up, and you're in that environment. Like you're at the podium, and you see your card mat down there, and you're laying it down with your own hands, making your
Hmm.
own decisions. Like
Or
like
or
still,
not VR, but even this the AR, the augmented reality,
yeah.
where you know what I mean.
Like
That'll be
Pokemon
dope.
Go.
And
Like
your and your
Pokemon
and
Go.
your opponent, can see you, and you probably got on like a little Yu-Gi-Oh, kind of like when you go on blur stream and you hit the time to duel thing, and
Yeah.
you could do some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that'll be good. But I mean, to go back to your point, about the Resident Evil 2, I'm probably gonna replay that game soon. I got the game, the medium, and I've been trying to muster up the wherewithal to play it because it does remind you of Resident Evil, but I can't even get into it because it's not Resident Evil. And I'm like, I
So
paid $60 for this game. I need to finish this game, but it's just not busting like Resident Evil bust, man. It's just
so
not.
what I'm thinking about doing, I've been really thinking about just going ahead and getting PlayStation now. And
I
which
need to get another
PlayStation
place.
Sony, which I need to do is just go ahead and roll all your programs into all your subscriptions into one package. But and my thing is the only reason I want it is because it's a couple of old games I want to play, like pretty much royalty. No, I pretty much in one day, no life, Devil May Cry, and Devil May Cry 2 at his house while he had the flu. And
Am I at the flu then?
like I wanted to I want to find pair. I don't know if PlayStation Now has PlayStation 1 games on it because I really want to go and play Parasite Eve 2. I want to play Silent Hill. Like those horror mystery games, I want to play those because like and then even then they were turn based. But like now, like I couldn't even imagine them games. Like I feel like those games, if done like the way Final Fantasy VII was done, like the remake was done, like I feel like it'll sell so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So this week we had a lot to get into. There was no show last week because of Mother's Day and all that good stuff. Um, so this week we'll be talking about the Marvel Phase
Happy
Four
belated.
trailer that we're
Mm.
gonna be talking about the Marvel Phase Four trailer that dropped last Monday. Um, Destiny season 14. Not really the reveal. Kind of more discuss a little bit about the week and all that good stuff. What went
Just
down.
cross play.
Oh, I know. Info leak from the Apple and Epic trial that's been going down. So we also got some other stuff too as well. So let's hop into it. We're gonna kick it off with we're gonna kind of go in the order of that week, which is the Marvel Phase 4 trailer. So just to give a kind of like an idea if you haven't saw it at this point. If you haven't, shame on you. So like a million some people have seen the damn trailer, but the trailer and all basically was saying that we're getting to the point now with the pandemic and stuff like that that they want to really start to push people back into the movie theater and basically just saying that, hey, we're going to be back in the movies now. So you should feel comfortable with going back to the movies, basically. And then after that, they kind of showed gave us some dates to some movies that we've seen during that with the investor announcement, the investor call that they had some months ago back in 2020. So we actually got some dates and stuff like that. So I'm going to do the rundown of the dates first, and then we'll go kind of like if we have anything that we want to say, or it's probably going to be more about the things we didn't know about and some name changes to some things that happened that we will kind of go jump more in depth with. So Black Widow will be dropping July 9th. Shang-Chi will be September 3rd. The Eternals will be November 5th. Spider-Man No Way Home will be December 12th. I mean, December 17th. Where did December 12th from? Doctor Strange, March 25th, 2022. Thor Love and Thunder, May 6th, 2022. The Marvels, 11/11/22. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, July 8th, 2022. Ant-Man Quantumania, February 17th, 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy, what date did I freaking write on there? This is not a real date. I'm gonna say March 2023 because I flubbed that one. And then we also got for some people saw a 4 at the end, and other people were like, is the 4 because it's phase 4? And like, no. That's the same 4 in the Fantastic Four
Fantastic
logo
Four.
that they showed. So
Yep, I said the same thing. I was just like,
Yeah.
nope. That was just letting us know they ending phase 4 with Fantastic Four, which is the perfect ending for phase 4.
The end with Fantastic Four. So the cool thing about it is, Dope is sharing the screen of the actual trailer. It was kind of cool that Marvel actually showed somebody's footage from their phone, which they weren't supposed to be filming in the movie. Then anyway,
But you know the fact we ain't gonna
Marvel was
follow the
like, it's an
rules.
epic moment, so we're gonna let that slide for a little bit. So
Yeah.
that was kind of cool. But yeah, so we got Black Widow. So Black Widow, we're getting in July. So I'm pretty sure like that scene that we've been kind of like seeing in Low-Key show. Low-Key show starts June something. It's on a Wednesday. It's not a Friday show. It's a Wednesday show. To my
Nice.
understanding. So Low-Key is gonna be in June. So I'm pretty sure the scene that we kind of saw him talking to Black Widow probably is gonna tie a little bit into this Black Widow movie. Some way, somehow, maybe I feel. But the big parts that we saw in this was the Eternals. So we haven't seen any footage from the Eternals.
Angelina Jolie.
First time we're actually seeing or getting a glimpse of the Eternals. We don't have a trailer or a teaser yet for the Eternals. So kind of got a little bit of glimpse of that. That was pretty cool to kind of see how that was going to go down, because we've only heard and seen a lot of artwork of what the characters and all that stuff is going to look like in it and everything like that. So I do know this much. The rumor plot for Eternals is supposed to be that the Celestials have planted another Celestial on Earth, and they plan to unearth it. And the Eternals are, as you can probably say, they're kind of like the bastard children of the Eternals. I mean, yeah, the bastard children of the Celestials. And so they're going to basically try to stop it from happening. So that's kind of like what I've kind of like from watching, videos and being in Reddit and all that. So that's kind of what I heard. That's kind of like supposed to be the plot. And it's also going to explain why, when everything was going down with Thanos, why they weren't around. Because a lot of people are like, well, if they're so powerful, where were they doing Infinity War and Endgame? So they'll explain kind of why and where they were and why they didn't show up and all that good stuff. Because they're the reason why half of them have powers.
So like this is my thing. When I went back and watched Endgame. Endgame. No, it was Infinity War. When I went back and watched Infinity War, and Thanos was talking about his past and what his planet used to be like, and then when I went back and read Thanos' original origin story, I was trying to see, like, was Disney Marvel changing his origin story? Like, I really, like, I kind of like wanted more background as far as like,
what's the name of the race? I can't think of what they're called.
because you remember his mama and like
his mom and dad are human like his mom and dad are human like the normal Eternals, but he has this type of disease, which is why he looks the way he looks. Yeah.
Right. And said like when he was born, his mama wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Which was, the reason he ended up the way he ended up, which really, like Thanos was saying, they called him the Mad Titan. In this movie, he was saying, in the comics, that's a different story.
He's a Defiant. He has what's called Defiant syndrome, which is why he looks like he looks.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
But I just wanted to know what route where they just gonna go with the original story and just say because his parents didn't want him, that's why he grew up on that planet, or
supposedly we might get a cameo of him, supposedly, or some type of Easter egg that hints at that his existence during that time. From what I heard, from what I'm hearing, supposedly.
Because I think this Eternals supposed to take place before the events of Endgame and
wait, years before, yeah. So they show them like living like normal lives and stuff like that. So we'll kind of get an idea as far as probably why and all that stuff, why they're on Earth and all that stuff, just trying to be normal for whatever reason. So we'll get a gist of that. But it was cool to see that. Can't wait to see pretty sure, because the movie is dropping in November. We'll probably get a trailer this summer at some point.
So I like lately what I've been doing with movies that have been dropping on streaming is that I have friends and family over, and we have like the popcorn and the drinks like we're at the movie. And it's been quite enjoyable because of the fact like you're not dealing with the riffraff of the theater. You know, and I'm hoping they still doing the dual theater release and app release because it for certain people it just seems like it works better for you and your family that way.
For Marvel, how
Yeah.
in this trailer, how they're kind of going
Hell
about, I
yeah.
think they're going more like, we ain't putting this on streaming service. We need your ass to get to the movie theaters. Now, not WB, but Warner Brothers, it may be a different story. I know Warner Brothers said they're going to play it by ear towards the back end of the year if they're going to continue with the same format of releasing stuff on HBO
I
Max
mean,
and doing the dual release. That's kind of their thing.
do they even have anything coming up?
Who? Marvel?
DC.
No, well, not DC, but of course we got like The Matrix 4 coming through that
Well,
service
yeah.
still and all that other stuff. That's coming in November, I think. So we got
When is the
that.
new Suicide Squad dropping? I forgot. That's next year.
Suicide Squad. No, it's this year.
Yeah.
Supposedly this year. It's supposed to be.
It
Yeah.
looks like it's like looking at the characters and stuff, it seems like it's gonna be more cartoonish.
Well, it's
Like
James Gunn.
It's James Gunn for one. But then also with the whole Suicide Squad thing, I think that that's the reason why the roster is so big. I still feel like the actual crew itself is going to consist of like John Cena's character, Harley Quinn, and some what's the old boy name? Black dude. Can't even think his name right now. Idris Elba, like his character.
Yeah.
I feel like the core team are going to exist of that. I feel like some of the names and stuff we're seeing, some of the characters we're seeing, they're going to try to reassemble a team from the last movie because it is a continuation, and they're probably going to all get killed.
Like
I have a feeling of that. They're going
I
to
really feel like
all get killed.
I really
take-
feel like they should have just scrapped the whole Suicide Squad thing because the way Justice League Snyder Cut ended, they should have just went with the Deathstroke run. Just continued on with that and went with the Deathstroke run.
Well, that's the Legion of Doom. That's a different squad.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Suicide Squad is kind of like more like anti-heroes, that type of thing.
But that's what I'm
they're
saying.
almost
though,
like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they're not good or bad. Well, they're not bad, but they're not they're just a team, underdogs. I got a hot take. I think Will Smith is cursed in Hollywood.
I mean, Bad Boys.
Name me the last good movie he did. The last good movie he did to me was that Catch Me If You Can style movie where he was in Italy. Focus.
I mean, Bad Boys was good.
Bad Boy was good.
Bad Boys was a default. That don't count. Because that was already. But give me a movie besides Bad Boys.
Michael Bay was not attached to it.
No. Give me a movie besides Bad Boys that Will Smith been in the last 10 years. That's been good.
An original.
Besides Focus.
Focus
was good.
All right, so
no, lately.
So
that's what I'm saying.
But we can say this though, Will is like a Denzel now. He ain't really got to do nothing else.
No, that's not true. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because he was in the last Suicide Squad. So y'all don't think I'm just bringing this up for no reason. But everything no disrespect to Will Smith, but everything he's been touching in Hollywood ain't been turning to gold.
I mean, you got to think about it. Will is, like I said.
Do we think if he wasn't cast in the last Suicide Squad, it would have done better? And take out Will Smith and take out Jared Leto, that movie probably would have done better and better writing.
From what I'm hearing from,
there's nobody like Jared Leto's Joker from what we know.
Well, here's the take on the original Suicide Squad movie. What's his Brie Larson? What's the guy's name? It starts with
the director.
Yeah,
David Ayer.
Ayer has been saying the same exact thing that Snyder said about Suicide Squad, that there is an Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad because Ayer said he was a victim of executives getting in the way and slicing and dicing the movie and trying to make it. His words were purely this: Deadpool was out at the time and they were trying to make Suicide Squad a Deadpool-like movie where it was funny. It was like dark superhero humor. That's what they were going for. And that was the problem in the very beginning. which is why Warner Brothers had to clean house because executive was making bad decisions. They were doing Spider-Man 3 Sony type stuff. The executives getting in the way and they don't know nothing about comic books. They just making moves because of numbers and they're seeing other studios do this thing. So we do copy paste this and we'll pop a.
The thing
Thinking it's
is,
gonna
the
work.
thing is, the thing is, with DC, you can't do that with DC. You can't take the humor that's in Marvel. Like DC is dark. Like
For the same reason you couldn't do it with Image Comics, right?
right,
You
yeah,
couldn't copy and paste that's aesthetic.
that format because it's like DC is its own entity. DC is way darker than Marvel.
Right.
So like even though you got characters like the Joker and you get some funny lines here and there, the Joker was a homicidal maniac.
Yeah.
Literally, he has
Well,
no
they depicted
powers.
that in his movie. But go ahead.
He has no powers, but the fact that he is literally a criminal genius and he has no else to give. The only thing he cared about was the fact that he just wanted to make Batman laugh. When it all boiled down to it, he just wanted to make Batman laugh one time, and Batman didn't laugh till he killed him.
All right, man. Let's keep it moving on the Marvel Phase 4.
Yeah, I got a question.
What you got?
So have you heard the news about the Shang-Chi movie? They're
What
saying
about
that they're talking about the premiere access for Disney Plus, like just straight to Disney Plus.
I'm not.
And
Go ahead.
I wanted to know if that was brought up simply because of the results of China not approving of it. The same thing with the Eternals.
So you're saying that they're saying that Shang-Chi is coming to Premiere Access in September? Could be.
Yeah.
They probably gonna hit it with the
Well, we talked about China and how they do.
Hit it with the Mulan treatment.
But they're trying to say that they're trying to release it like 45 days early before its theatrical debut.
Man,
Like make that make sense.
45 days. That's like a whole. It's like a whole month and a half. That's like July, September 3rd.
Or are they trying to do both?
I don't think they're
Well, you
trying to
said
do both.
Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I don't think they're trying to do both because we would have had Black Widow a long time ago.
Wait. Shang-Chi is not a show?
No, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Why did I think this was a show the whole damn time?
That's a movie, bro.
Oh, shit. See, I want to know. God, dog, I thought it was a theory. You know why? I assumed that because of Iron Fist. Okay, never mind.
And man, China was really going in on it like last week. Like the things that they have complaints about. I just thought like this is ridiculous in a way. Like
They have their ways of doing things, but honestly, they have no room to talk because Disney gave them full range of Mulan, and it didn't do what it said it would do. So, therefore, Marvel's like, no, we got this. We gonna westernize this shit. Plus,
so what?
We want to appease our China audience.
Plus,
Our
from the
Chinese
comic
audience.
perspective, it's more. It doesn't really need to be so close to their origin because a lot of the shit takes place in America anyway. So why does it even really matter? You can't. It's hard to duplicate those locations over in China. That's why people go to Toronto to shoot most movies or Atlanta.
Would you say that his character is Asian American?
Yeah, he's Asian American because in the comic he tried to his father gave him, like they said in the trailer, his father gave him 10 years to do his thing by himself. So he more than likely went to America 9 times out of 10. 10 years passed. All right, come on back, bro. You got to do things my way now. So
last thing, what do y'all think the trick is going to be? What is Disney's move? Because this alone, not being able to like get the approval from China, is going to mess with the money.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. That China picking on that because of the political situation they're in with the U.S. right. That's
Well,
basically all
not
that.
not not so much just that. It's just the Chinese government wants a hand in how they look,
How they're portrayed to the
how they're
world.
portrayed to the world.
I mean,
That's
They
just
want to
their
control.
culture.
They want to
Communist
control the
China.
narrative, just
Yes.
like we got people like athletes and stuff over here that want to control the narrative of how they're portrayed and seen.
Mm.
It's just that they got 1 billion people, and they feel like, yeah, I think we ought to be able to have a little bit more say so
but
of how we
okay,
portrayed.
but it's like, okay, have y'all seen? No, just speaking here, have y'all seen the whole movie in full length to know exactly, from a
That's
portrayal? Because first of all, it's not a biopic about China. It's a made up fictional character that's of Chinese descent.
but the same problem is going on with the Eternals. They saying the Eternals is not getting the approval either. So there's 2 movies by Marvel that won't
It's,
be
I mean, it's
seen.
a big movie
And I'm
market.
telling,
It's a big movie market, but at this point, is
I'm telling y'all what it
Disney got enough
is.
power. Disney got enough power, and a lot of people are so in love with, as far as for the comic book genre of movies and stuff. And this is gonna be just fuck them. There's gonna be people in China that's still gonna see it regardless. The government is one piece of it. They're not gonna. People are gonna find a way when something is something
You
that is
know
for
they
the.
the bootleg
No,
kings over
I
Like
there.
wouldn't.
when
So
when
remember
something.
that movie that came out with
I know
speaking
you.
of
I know what you're talking about.
Seth
With
Rogen said he never working with James Franco again.
that was for other
Yeah.
reasons, not really because of that
Well,
movie.
I know. I just brought that up. But
That's
remember
some
that
Me Too
movie they
stuff going on
did,
with that dude.
right?
What movie?
But remember that
What
movie they
movie that
did, and
was?
North Korea shut that down,
Yeah,
or allegedly.
the interview with something.
You
Yeah,
think China wouldn't do
Oh
something
yeah,
like that? Remember when man, so many Chinese reporters came up missing because they was trying to out the truth about Wuhan and about the
yeah.
coronavirus and all that.
yeah.
Man, I don't care how powerful Disney is. If China,
Them folks run a
if they
whole
mess with
country,
China like
bro.
that, somebody gonna do something to them.
People
Somebody will
gonna
do something to
when
them.
something. I'll say this, but we'll move on. When
And I know
something when
China and Korea is two different,
when something is forbidden to supposedly watch, you will find a way.
Oh, because I watched that
We
movie.
we do it all the time. When it's something that you're not supposed to, it's even though a lot of times when we're adults, we have a child mentality. When we tell a child not to touch something hot, guess what they do? They touch it any freaking way.
Of course, he said, "What are
So
you, honey dicking me? You honey dicking me?"
it's like they're gonna do it regardless. Marvel gonna get that view. They're gonna get that. They're gonna whether it be legit or not legit. They're going to. There's
But
VPNs
no,
people.
no, but you know why they won't? Because China is a big part of their market. That's
Mm.
why we talked about this already. That's why in the Tony Stark origin story, Tony Stark was fighting a Chinese man.
Yeah.
That's why they changed it to insurgents in Middle Eastern because they wanted to appease the China. Marvel's not gonna go against that,
Feige's
And
like not
I'm
or
gonna
anymore.
they
just
or
say
they're
this.
going they're
Feige's
gonna be in
like
some.
Feige's like not anymore because
There's
Mandarin's
gonna be
about to be
some
China like a Chinese like a
strong.
mug.
But
There's gonna be some heavy negotiations, man.
like doesn't Disney have a park in China and like 2 in Japan? Or is
Yeah, they
it
got
2
Mhm.
in Japan?
yeah they got a
Is it
park
or
too.
is it or they had like 2 parks in China, right?
You got one in Hong Kong. You got one in Hong Kong, and you have one in I can't remember. It's more.
Beijing.
I have to
Google it.
look
And
it
But
I
up.
anyway,
know
I
and I know they got
we
a
don't got to
park
get
in
stuck on it.
Japan. But it's like they not gonna mess with like when it all boils down to it, that bottom line of mud. Like when
Mud,
you
what?
I don't want to say the
Oh,
word,
a
but
mud. Okay, got you. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
well, yeah.
But
The bottom line is an MFR. You right.
yeah, so like if they feel like if they show this, and what if China say, well, we're shutting down your parks over here. We're doing all this because you went against our wishes.
And we want war. Us
Like
going
when
to
it comes
war
to
over a
big
Marvel movie is crazy.
when it
yeah.
comes to business and money, you'll fold if you feel like your bottom line about to be affected.
Facts.
I don't think they're finna.
Facts.
Well, I don't think they're finna lose $500,000 millions they spent on the movie because of one country. But
I mean, Brian, they can make their money around the world. They just won't make
No,
as
the
much.
Chinese market is their big market, bro. Chinese market is their one of their hugest market.
it is. I mean,
They change stuff for China. They've done it before.
no, I know that. Thor: Love and Thunder. Some tidbits from that.
Who cares?
What's her name? What you call it is Buff now.
I'm really not excited for this movie at all. I really don't care for it. Like after the
Thor: Love
last
and
Thor
Thunder?
movie, after
Who
the
you talking
last
about?
Thor movie, after the last two Thor movies, I just been like,
But see, now it makes sense to me because you guys, you got to remember, I'm not the comic guy, but I'm paying attention to the MCU. So when Thor started joining the Guardians, or when he went with Rocket and they went to go get his Stormbreaker made and all that, the last Thor movie made sense. But initially, coming off those other two movies, I was like, "What the hell is this I'm watching? I do not like this." Because I
yeah,
wanted Thor to be serious,
yeah,
and it was too
part they
jokey,
added, yeah, that part they added in the Avengers made
playing like
all
Ragnarok.
that,
Well, you know what
yeah,
that is? That's just how you have the same injected humor from James Gunn.
Yeah,
That's Taika Waititi, and Taika
Mm-hmm.
Waititi is doing Love and Thunder as well, just like he did Ragnarok. So they've given him. So he's doing Thor: Love and Thunder as well. So I
that's
think
gonna be. I'm gonna just
I,
be watching that because it's
So
something to watch.
Wait a minute, isn't Taika Waititi the guy that did he direct some of the episodes of The Mandalorian?
yep, as well. Yes.
he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he directed the ones with the most comedy in it.
And action.
No, that first who did the first episode? Was it
That was John Favreau, I think.
yeah, Happy John Favreau? Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
was the best.
He,
I don't know the breakdown of who did what episode, but I did. He did have part. He did do some. He did direct some episodes of Mandalorian. I do know that for sure. Now, what episodes he did, I don't know.
and that's the female director. I think they had two male directors, two female directors. Can't remember which one, but she directed the one where Mando was trying to get the staff back from old girl, the spear or whatever it was,
Mhm.
back from old girl when they went with the episode where they met
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka, yeah, where they met Ahsoka. She directed that way, and she was like that fight between Ahsoka and old girl. She really wanted to make that fight the highlight of that episode.
You can
Yeah,
tell we season 2 was our favorite season.
But yeah, so Love and Thunder. But okay, next thing, the Marvels. So used to be
Mm.
Captain Marvel 2 does have a name change now because it will include Captain Marvel Carol Danvers. It will also include Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel, and also
Marvel.
include Miss Marvel.
Marvel.
Are you
So
sure
yeah,
no other
but it
Marvel is
won't
gonna be
include Brie
included?
Larson. That's what it won't include.
It will include Brie Larson,
If
but
we
it might
don't,
be her last movie. That's the rumor that's going around this week that Brie Larson
also
maybe on the out from the franchise, which is why they're calling it the Marvels. To answer your question, probably yes, possibly maybe we may get Blue Marvel
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to know. If
and
because that's Monica Rambeau's main. So I mean,
and we and also speaking of Guardians, I think what's his name won't be playing Drax no more if he get a standalone.
no, what it was what it was
Matisse.
is that no, it's Batista said 3 will be his last movie that's playing Drax. So if there is a 4 or anything of the sort, would not be returning as Drax. His standpoint really was because Drax is known as Drax the Destroyer in the comics. He's this alien warrior, this ruthless individual, and I mean, everybody seen the
Dumbed him
movies.
down.
They use him as comic relief, and it shouldn't have been that way because one, you are looking at the person Thanos who killed your children and your wife, and you put him in a situation where he kind of went out like a bitch. And that's how what I wrote. I'm like, I 100% agree with him. I'm like, it needs to be if they want to kind of revive the character in form of a way, they can, but they would have to give him like some type of origin or something like that.
But the what I'm saying, what Marvel is doing, like Marvel has its dark tinges, but those real dark stories with characters with dark stories, they're trying to make them more. They're trying to turn them into a character versus exploring the depths of their character. Because you think about it, Thanos wasn't as bad as Thanos is in the comics. Like Thanos really didn't do like as far as him killing Loki and beating up Hulk. Thanos really didn't do much of anything no more. It was just the snap and the fight with Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. And that fight wasn't really like a ruthless fight.
Well, I mean, there's only so much time to explore that type of stuff.
But what I'm saying is his demeanor, the way he carried himself, was more of a regalness than being a mad titan, which he ended up. Which in the comics he really was like had that personality, like he was mad, like he was more of a Darkseid type. Like and then I feel like Darkseid is being dumbed down some.
But if you compare,
And I think it's to appeal more for kids. It's to sell merchandise.
but if you're comparing how Drax the Destroyer was portrayed versus Thanos, at least we got Thanos light. At least we didn't get Thanos the comedian.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I would have
Thanos was Drax was dumb completely down.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
I
I think Batista would have taken the moments he has with the Guardians as like making some wisecracks here and there. He would have taken that just fine. But for him to when he went up against what's the dude the villain that they had in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, like that fight would have been more of a fight because let me be honest here Ronan. Let me be honest here about Guardians of the Galaxy. When it comes to their end fight scenes in the movies, the end fight scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy suck.
Yeah, they're trash.
They have zero action to be for Peter Quill to be as strong as he is as a person and as a character. The fights are so weak. They suck.
And for Drax to be a warrior.
Thank you.
And that's just the gist I was getting at is that like Guardians, I feel like Guardians and Thor has become the comic relief movies. I think
Thor they still inject some form of like because he's this arrogant, god, so he still has to exude that arrogance that he has when he fights and stuff like that in his movie. So he still has that. It's just with Ragnarok, because a lot of people probably don't know this or probably do know this, that Universal still had rights on Hulk. They could use Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, but they couldn't do a movie with the word Hulk in it. So Ragnarok was their kind of like way to do Planet Hulk and kind of mix in Thor Ragnarok all mixed in one little bit. Sprinkle a little bit of Planet Hulk in there a little bit. That's literally what they did. The situation of Ragnarok, like I said, and Dope agrees with that. Like it's just the seriousness of the situation using that as a title. And the situation we got did not match. That's like calling something Armageddon, and it like all of a sudden at the end there's just balloons and confetti everywhere.
Right.
Just don't match up. It's supposed to be fire. It's supposed to be just shit being destroyed. Now, granted, when his sister showed up, stuff was destroyed. But the lead up to that, it was like ha ha he he, which it shouldn't have been. So,
I mean the whole arena situation was just pure comedy.
Yeah.
You mean when they put Hulk out there and all that?
Yeah.
He's a friend from work.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the Marvels though. But yeah, so rumor has it that Brie Larson will be supposedly on the outs. More than likely, Monica Rambeau is probably gonna get the mantle to be the Captain Marvel. I mean, being in retcon, she's the original Captain Marvel. But yeah, we could get Blue Marvel as well. He is one of the most powerful beings in Marvel. He's Omega level. He's on that level. So hopefully we get to see that. And then we also have Miss Marvel, which we've seen screenshots of her filming her show. So, and she looks pretty much very comic book accurate, which I can't complain at all. So, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, will start shooting this summer and will be dropping in July of next year. And kind of the gist of it's really, as far as what we got so far, is really just going to be exploring the world of Wakanda as it is after I think they say like after the death, or I don't know if they're going to even mention it, but I know they say it's basically just going to be going around exploring like the happenings of Wakanda and stuff like that. But we'll see. We won't really know. That's one of the movies that's kind of like, I don't know what this is going to look like until I see a trailer, because it's really, the plot.
I predict that movie's people are not gonna be happy with that movie.
Of course not.
I'm hoping
It's
Ryan
exploring the
Coogler
country.
comes.
No, people's not gonna be happy with that movie. They're not, because you know how we complain, and then I don't know. Let's see. We'll see.
Let's see what else is on here. We talked about the drag situation. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
So
like I said, we had the Fantastic Four situation at the very end, of course. With the dates,
So
I'm trying to get to the fact. First Doctor Strange movie was an acid trip. So is the multiverse gonna be more of an acid trip?
Of course. Especially if they be it's in 3D, because we ain't seen no movie been released in 3D in a while. So if Doctor Strange be the first one, be like, well, we know what this is gonna be about.
Shoot, the 2D theater was enough. You still was tripping out.
Him freaking locking down himself, putting Dormammu in an infinite loop.
Some news on Fantastic Four. It has been confirmed that Emily Blunt will not be playing Sue Storm. She simply said she was saying like superhero movies just aren't for her. Like she's not comfortable with it. She's not. But I was like, I don't know.
Marvel will be having you say stuff just to throw you off the scent. I don't believe nothing.
They will, because who else did that?
Just how you told me that the Hulk was in the Wakanda fight, but he wasn't. I don't believe you.
She feels like another thing was saying like she may feel that she's too old for the role. I'm like,
Marvel has the aging technology that they use at every chance they get.
FX makeup and
no, they have the de-aging technology that they used in Mandalorian. They use it on Thunderbolt Ross every time. He's using the same technology, and because he's in Black Widow, but he has the aging technology. He looks way younger than he does in real life.
They use it on Samuel Jackson.
They use it on Samuel Jackson. So her with I'm too old to play a part. Don't believe it.
So, other than Emily Blunt, who would y'all think would make a good Sue Storm?
They're saying Jennifer Lawrence is up for the role.
I don't want Jennifer Lawrence to play Sue Storm.
That's the rumor.
I'm trying to think of another action
Emily
movie.
Ain't even that old. First of all, I know she'd have had some heart issues.
She's 38.
But she ain't that. She ain't old.
She's 38 years old.
Standards, that ain't old. That's young.
But here's the thing. Sue Storm was young, though. Sue Storm was young.
We have teenagers playing grown ass people on TV, and we also have
grown ass people playing teenagers.
Disney's whole MO through the whole Disney Channel. What you
Tom Holland is playing. Tom Holland, a grown ass man playing a high school kid.
I think he's 25, 26 playing a 16-year-old. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Emily.
I don't believe it either. I'm trying to think of besides A Quiet Place, it was another movie with her where there's action in it. Cause I kind of like her range, like what she gives off as her range.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she can pull off some action stunts.
I'll say this much with the Fantastic Four. I'm gonna say Fantastic Four based on the cadence of the movies. Fantastic Four is gonna be summer 2023. Just because Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be March. It's probably gonna either be May or July for Fantastic Four. Just because they're not gonna go too long during the summer without a movie dropping, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy is spring, so Fantastic Four would kick off the summer movies. So I'm gonna say Fantastic Four is gonna be that. Now, casting wise, I'm not too worried honestly, as far as when it comes to casting of characters, because Marvel tends to do very well with their castings and their believability of the characters to match the comic. They don't do too
I
bad in
mean,
the area hardly ever. You probably can call out maybe one or two situations, but hardly ever are you just like completely
I think
unsatisfied with the characters.
I can't think of
The
an
character
actor
castings.
that hasn't been properly casted though.
Right. So I mean, they have a good track record with that. So I'm not too worried about if it. That's like I said. If it were to be Jennifer Lawrence, exhale. But maybe they see something that we don't. That's one thing. Also, go back to the same conversation when it
They can
comes to
change our
movies.
mind.
Yeah, and when I also go back to the same thing when it comes to movies. People gonna say it ad nauseum. Why didn't they choose this person? Why did they choose this person? It's a job, bro. They apply for it. The person that you probably like to have the job didn't apply for it, or they were busy doing something else, or maybe they were shooting another movie. That's just how it
And
goes.
and I understand all that too. And I ain't gonna even throw a caveat in there because it's basically the gist of it. I like even though he's going through that stuff, I was like just racking my mind about actors I would like to see in the MCU. And I don't know what role he could play. Probably like something like the Mad Hatter or something, because it fits him. I mean, not well. No, he would be
Man,
like in comic book movies. I'm just putting it that way. Like I feel like Johnny Depp would be like the Mad Hatter in Batman. Like he already played in Alice in Wonderland, but just to play the villain Mad Hatter, a different
The Jervis. Am I saying it right?
yeah,
Jervis.
Jervis, yeah, with to play that role, and I've been trying to wrap my mind about who he could play in the MCU, but I feel like Johnny Depp is one of those character actors
Johnny
that
Depp
can
would have been a
play.
good Morbius. Who we
Hmm.
kidding?
Yeah,
I still say Johnny Depp is a Joker we never got, big one.
yeah.
To this
Johnny
day,
Depp is the
to this day,
The
if Christopher,
skinny Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp with them jaws sucked in, he'd be a perfect Morbius.
because of
I mean, I like Leto look for Morbius though.
yeah, I know.
Like I don't like Leto for the Joker, but I like Leto for Morbius because it fits his pasty ass look more.
I'm thinking of Johnny Depp and Edward Scissorhands. That's why I'm like thinking of like
Chris Robinson is more pacey than
jaws sucked in, like
Leto.
pale.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I
he is the pacey of the
say what?
paciest.
Say what?
I said Chris. I said your boy Chris. What's his name? Robert Pattinson. He's the paciest of the paciest. I said Jared Leto is a dark skinned man compared to him.
But they got Twinkle Toes playing Bruce.
No spray tans here.
Well, he's Earth too, so we can have that's the thing. That's always the scapegoat. All right, man. Let's get out of this Marvel Phase 4 topic.
Phase 4, baby. Woo.
Destiny 2 Season 14, we had the reveal last week, revealing the return of the very first raid in Destiny 2, which is the Vault of Glass. The trailer also introduced a transmog system, which the community is not too enamored with, but they seem like they are because they keep posting their pictures of the different outfits they keep making in the game, but that's here nor there.
Now what's transmog?
Transmog is
So you get
basically
the
taking ugly gear with good stats and making it look good, pretty much. and just taking the cosmetics of different stuff you found in the world. Even you can take even lowest blues and put shader in different colors to them to make your outfit. I've seen people. I've posted some in the group chat, but I've seen somebody like I said, I've seen some of the hunters do a red hood look, which looks pretty dope. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of different.
You got to spend glimmer on that.
In the game,
You have to get you got mod currency.
There's a special currency for it called a Simp Weave that you can use. You have to go to a vendor called 801, and there's a quest for it to get the currency for it. So you got that in the game now. I gotta say though, the weapons this season, a lot of the weapons are fire, dude. Like it's so many.
So I was playing with Angry B guy today, and I was just like, man, this season dropping a lot of already masterwork weapons. And he was just like, nah, they just dropping that shit for you. I ain't got damn weapon to drop his masterwork. But every time I complete a quest or a task, I'm getting the already masterwork weapon. So, like, I don't know if it's luck of the draw because I never had that.
Your RNG is giving you some curated rolls, brother. I ain't seen out of one of them. I know what those.
Like I like this season like that auto rifle that shoot like a submachine gun. Mm-hmm. What's it called? It's called cryo something.
Yeah, cryo. I know.
But I got it dropped for me today when I finished doing Override. It dropped masterwork. I got the grenade launcher for this season, and it dropped masterwork.
Yeah, Chroma Rush is the name of it.
Yeah, Chroma Rush.
The auto rifle is fire. Let's see what else is the farewell sidearm is really good. Ignition
that
code.
cryo, that handgun, that legendary not legendary, that exotic handgun,
I think I got that one. The yellow.
Yeah, everybody gets that one. I think once you get by the season, that handgun is cold, y'all. It's the stasis. It got the stasis.
Crowd DC 77K.
Yeah, it is cold, y'all. The quests suck to try to get the man, is it grindy? It's way too grindy. But like this whole season is grindy.
I mean, that's a Destiny lifestyle. That's grindy.
And I just don't like. I was just like, shh. All right, so I committed to grinding this season. As long as I can work it out where I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone, then I'm fine with it. As long as what I'm doing matches up with my weekly season quest, then I'm fine with it. It's just
what do you mean killing 2 birds with 1 stone?
So if I can kill a quest or a regular quest or a catalyst,
challenge or catalyst with doing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
If I can kill 3 birds with 1 stone by doing a season quest, a season weekly quest, a challenger and a catalyst, and I can line everything up using the same gun or in the same type of challenge. Like if I got to do this season quest and then this other quest and then the catalyst all in Gambit using solar with a certain type of weapon, then I'm killing 3 birds with 1 stone. So that works out for me. The exotic quest gonna take a little longer, but I'm knocking most of it out because I'm playing them all in Gambit.
Yeah. I mean, everybody tries to,
I need somebody. Well, Royalty was showing me some stuff. What app was that you showed me?
Little Light.
Little Light. And I was like, he's like, get this app, Little Light. I was like, and let it shine. But no, anyway.
I felt you telling me that.
But
that's a bad joke. You gotta go ahead and knock some up and go.
But with the laugh, oh god.
But it's a good app. But I need somebody. I need a guru again. Like I play Destiny and I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. And it's like sometimes you explain stuff to me and it just kind of just go over here because it's like you got to be a day one or you got to be early on. And I'm just not because I play so much stuff,
So
you know.
I'm gonna tell you what happened with us.
And Young and
So
Herb build that PC.
So for years, like when Destiny 1 come out, he was steady telling me, get Destiny 1, get Destiny 1. I didn't get Destiny 1, so Destiny 2 came out, and I was just like, before he even started jumping on my talk about this game, let me get this game. So I got it, started playing it with the whoop. I had questions and stuff like that. He would give you the most obscure answer. And like it is not a full-throated answer. He'll say it, you know how sometimes he can talk. He'll say it real fast. And so I stopped asking him stuff sometimes unless we're on strict, like unless we're playing together. I just said, like, I ain't finna ask him. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna go to YouTube or Google and I'm gonna type in what I want and I'm gonna watch somebody else do it because asking him, it's just like he in a rush and he goes blurt it out or he gonna give it or he gonna either blurt it out where your mind not gonna comprehend it so fast enough, or he gonna say it where it's just like you sitting up there like the meme, you like really, dude, you act like I've been playing this since the beginning. Like here's
the thing though. I mean, let's say when you're new to Destiny, it's like there's nothing in any groups. People pop in on groups I'm in and it's like, oh, I'm new to the game, blah 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 blah. There's nothing that anybody in the group can literally say to you because everything terms and acronyms and stuff we say, you're gonna be like we speaking a foreign language to you because you haven't been around in the game. You haven't seen
when you and Blur was explaining stuff to me, I was like, huh?
Yeah, you're not down with the lingo. So if you haven't come across all the stuff that I'm talking about, it's gonna be foreign to you. That's just like my homeboy Gato. He plays World of Warcraft. Like that's what he streams 24/7. He's like, man, come on, jump in. I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm too far gone.
Yeah.
Now World of Warcraft,
kind of how I feel on that.
I haven't played World of Warcraft came out like this game has been going on probably 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even a little longer.
Yeah, you're right.
And I played it. It was the first PC game, like one of the first. That and Doom were pretty much the 2 PC games I had ever played. And once you stop playing World of Warcraft and try to get back in, you're totally lost now.
That's how I feel about Warframe right now.
I want to
go back and play it, but
I'm totally lost on it.
This new PC Queen about to be a monster. You already know it. He gonna come telling me, man, I played this game, the obscure ass Steam title. I played this game called
some random early access game on Steam.
Like, wait, what? Yeah, it's this game, Tales of Blazalazarus. I already know him. Don't give him a Steam account.
Cause I'm be like seriously, y'all. I told Dope, I said I used growing up, I didn't know too many PC players. So the games I had on PC, I pretty much played in my spare time. I ain't, streaming wasn't big back then in the early 2000s, late 90s and stuff like that. But so I stuck more on console. Had I known that the PC gaming community was so big and that I was going to run into people that was going to eventually, that was into PC gaming, I would have been had a game to read.
You would have definitely been like one of the first. I would have known it would have had one. I'm about to mess your world up though. What I'm about to tell you though.
That's how he said it.
Guess what game come out this month?
What?
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. All right, next up.
And it's on X.
No, it's multi-platform. It's multi-platform. I found out it's multi-platform. I seen the trailer for PlayStation.
Just like Angry said, come March 25th, we won't play Destiny with him no more. When Master Collection comes out, it's a wrap. I'm done. Like
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
So-
it comes out. No, it comes out. Okay, it's my bad. Not this month. It comes out June 10th on PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PC.
PS4, baby.
Yeah,
I can't play a Ninja Gaiden game on Switch. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I can't play any game on Switch. My freaking hands too big. I need a Pro Controller.
So that's why I bought a
Yeah.
controller for my Switch. And like I was just like
God didn't bless me with baby hands. I'm sorry.
no,
Gotta bless
so I was just like, so I said,
Baby hands is a blessing.
I started playing
My
Smash
my
Brothers.
strong hand.
I started playing Smash Brothers.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
All I'm getting is scary movie vibes right now.
So
This my strong hand.
let me tell y'all what made me get a controller for my Switch.
What's up?
Go on.
I was playing Smash online with some folks. And it didn't take me but one time to get my butt handed to me. And I was just like, yeah. Got the controller, went back online. I didn't get online again until I got the controller. Got the controller, went back online. Oh yeah, this a whole new me. Now what's up? Who want all this smoke? Because I'm bringing the forest fire. Let's go.
It was
Lucario-
Smash Brothers for you.
Lucario or
for you.
Summon? Huh?
It was Smash Brothers for you. For me, it was Mario Kart. I couldn't do it, bro.
Oh,
I couldn't. I couldn't do it with them controls.
I can play Mario Kart on the look where you can just where you do multiplayer with your Switch and you can get the little, turn your side controller into one remote. I can do that. I can play Mario.
Bro, my hand was like this afterwards, man. After I was trying to drift,
Bro,
It was like,
you
man,
giving me
I'm
carpal tunnel
good,
just by
dog.
looking at you try to do that right now.
That's how my hand was after I played. I told my wife, "Hey, no, let's go to Walmart right quick. I can't do this, dog. I can't, dog. We gotta go. We gotta go get this. You gotta get some controllers, man.
My thing is when it comes to fighting games, like if you really want to make me go buy some equipment, like beat me in a fighting game. Because like if somebody beat me in a Dragon Ball or Street Fighter game or that Smash,
Really?
it was just like, yeah, I gotta go real.
But like
Because-
that boy like
Interesting.
where's let me get this scuff, let me get this joy pad.
Interesting.
Ah,
When I get my PC, I'm getting a fight stick simply because I'm definitely getting Street Fighter on PC, and I refuse. And I'm telling y'all this, I refuse for somebody to hand me my ass on a silver platter in Street Fighter or any Dragon Ball fighting game. Like you may beat me, but you're not gonna beat me. You're not
I'll
gonna
be
walk
waiting for you, young. I'll be waiting for you.
for what? I don't play Tekken.
Oh, it ain't gotta be Tekken. I can use this for any other thing. Street Fighter 2.
That man game.
I can beat you on that.
You know, I
that's
stopped-
cross platform. That's cross platform. I beat you on that with joystick, bro.
That's
I got a
cool. I'll
hoary-
be waiting for you.
I got a Hori gamepad like for fighting, but I only play Tekken at the moment. And I use the regular PlayStation thing for Tekken. Now for Street Fighter, I use the Hori fight pad. But
Oh,
Like, I had a
I was
friend-
putting in work with this game with this gamepad on Marvel vs. Capcom 3 a couple about weeks ago. Man,
I had a friend say, "Oh, I Street Fighter cross platform. I got a fight stick now. Come and meet me on PC. Like, you can get like my input faster, everything." Okay. So you really finna tell me I've been playing with Ken since Street Fighter 2. I don't care what system you playing on. I don't even like Xbox, but I'm not finna lose with Ken on any system I'm on.
all right, man.
Only fighter that can probably beat me is Lupe and Drago. Them about the only two that can beat me.
Real quick, and then we're gonna move to the next topic. Destiny 2. So Iron Brothers next week. Dope. I recommend you participate in that because that'll give you some
good armor, XP.
Pinnacle drops, which are the more powerful stuff to get your level up a lot higher, a lot faster. Recommend that. Vault of Glass is next Saturday, and there's if you're not familiar with Destiny 2, there are raid races, and you have the ability to get a world's first like belt as well for.
So you trying to run raid on PC or console?
I don't care. I've done the raid. I've done that raid before, so I mean, I know.
I'm just asking to see if I'm going to be able to run with somebody.
If we can get 4 other people, I'm down.
You know what? Yeah, I talk about Destiny a lot. I feel like I need to jump back in the game. I just feel like I need to go ahead and jump back in. I missed.
They need to re-release this cosplay, man.
Rose, do you remember that jacket?
Oh yeah.
I missed that jacket now. I missed that jacket.
Warlock, how they say it, warlocks wear dresses, Titans eat crayons, and I don't know what hunters do.
Titans eat crayons.
Resent that. I resent that.
I have an emote in my chat for Titans, and it's literally a Titan eating crayons. Anyway.
I didn't see this.
I resent that.
I resent that.
All right, man. Info leak from Apple and Epic trial. So a couple things. First thing that came up was Destiny. I don't know how and why Destiny came up in this trial, but supposedly there are 6 new PvP maps that may be coming to Destiny per rumor per this trial that came up. And then also there was rumors that of the new Batman Zero, which literally came out like a week after this came out, and in Ariana Grande, LeBron James, Naruto, and I can't remember the other 2 skins that were brought up, and those skins are supposedly coming to Fortnite very, very soon.
Yeah, I'm good on Fortnite. No,
I can't wait to hit the dude with the Uzumaki. No cap.
Oh, that Naruto one's going freaking.
Yeah.
I refuse to be shooting somebody and they got a Naruto skin and they throwing Rasengan everywhere.
Check this out. Check this out. If Naruto is one of the characters they add, you know Goku ain't that far behind.
He's not.
Oh no.
Y'all
gonna jump in there.
You just said now.
Luffy probably gonna get in there.
Yo, if they drop a Goku or Vegeta up in there, and I ain't gotta pick up no gun, I can just straight fight. I'm good. If those they hold true to the character. If it's just a skin and I gotta pick up guns and stuff, then it's a waste of time.
I can imagine a big bang attack in Fortnite.
They would have to do a season themed around. I mean, it's possible because they did the Marvel season that way, where they had the mode with special powers, and you would just pick up the abilities, and that's just all you would use in the whole match. It's possible. I mean, it's not saying it's not possible because they did it with the Nexus season, because you could go around with the Wolverine abilities, you could go around with Groot's abilities. Who else? Doctor Doom. So it's possible. It's possible. It would just have to be probably like an anime themed. If they were to develop a mode with just powers, and they have a season where they just inject nothing but anime characters, yeah, they could do that. It's possible.
That's basically gonna be Jump Force,
but probably better. But anyway, interesting. Microsoft's new revenue split model with devs could be potentially game changing. They're really going. Supposedly, the rumor is that they're going after the Epic Games market with this dev split that they're doing. I think it's like something. I think it's 70 something 18 or something. It's something like that, from what I heard.
That's what Apple.
No, this is just Microsoft they're changing up their revenue split with the developers. They're giving basically giving the developers more money, and they're taking a less of a cut from it. Is basically what they're doing. And that's kind of what Epic Games did, because I found out what they paid for Borderlands 3 to be on Epic Games first. Boy, they dropped some guap to get that game to keep it away from Steam for what I think it was like 6 months. So we got that going on. Who
Epic tried to pay for some PlayStation exclusives too.
Oh yeah. That was the thing too. Yeah, they also tried to pay. They offered Sony $200 million to get.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. It was.
But they've been investing money in Sony, or
these boys
the other way around.
These boys been trading money
Or
back
Sony's
and forth,
been,
bro.
Yeah,
Sony's
been investing in Epic.
Sony done gave them about $4 million. They was been giving them money. They've been bouncing money back and forth, man.
Yeah,
just been bosom buddies basically. We're just trade money back and forth. Who saw anybody got a chance to see Bad? I was about to say Bad Batch. The first episode. I know we're probably on like episode 2 or 3 by now at this point.
It's 3 episodes. Yeah, I seen it.
I haven't had a chance to. Nothing too in depth, but like got any quick opinions on it?
So it's basically just the events right. Is it before the Clone Wars or after the Clone Wars? It's like right when they hit Order 66. But the Bad Batch, they don't get, because they don't got they're the Bad Batch. They were genetic. So it's like they're genetically modified, because all the clones are Boba Fett's basically his sons. Like they use Boba Fett, not Boba Fett. What's his name? Yeah, Boba Fett.
Jango Fett.
What's his name? Jango Fett. Yeah, they use him. So these group of clones, they didn't. It's a chip that they have, and they didn't learn that till like the second episode. It's a chip they have that they didn't get. Like they were genetically modified to have special powers, but it was a chip that they didn't get. So when they executed Order 66, they didn't follow suit because they wasn't programmed. So it's just basically following them on their journey.
Okay.
If you didn't get into the Clone Wars, you're gonna be confused
and I'm kind of confused because I didn't do Clone Wars.
Yeah, right. I gotta plow through that because that's a lot.
I have one character in mind that I feel once I get caught up on everything, I feel like they're gonna annoy me. Like it's something about watching Ahsoka Tano grow up. From being a Padawan. Mm-hmm. I can't really get into details without actually spoiling it for people.
Well, I watched all of Castlevania season 4 today, so
I haven't watched anything yet. I'm gonna start watching now.
I'm just gonna let you know this season has so much more action in it.
Good.
So just be prepared for that.
Okay, cool.
There's a rumor going around. Like I said, I haven't been to the 3rd episode of Bad Batch. Has anybody caught up to episode 3?
I've seen the 3rd episode. I didn't fully watch it, but I'm kind of there. But you can.
They're saying that Fennec is showing up in this series.
See, if that's going back to Clone Wars, I'll be lost.
No, this is I think this is like the first introduction to her. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure because she shows up in Mandalorian.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she should be like in her 20s.
Okay. So Sony. So we got two topics with Sony. Sony Trademarks a underrated failed Insomniac title from Xbox 360. Sunset Overdrive has been trademarked by Sony.
I've seen that.
So
yeah, that's weird. That on Twitter.
It's kind of
that
weird.
Don't sit right with me.
Well, I'm gonna say this much. If it does well on PlayStation, a game that's I don't know how many years old, says a lot about.
They revamped it. So they re-released it for PC a couple years ago. The game running at was it 720p 30 frames a second on the original Xbox was still amazing. So when they re-released it on PC, it was like, okay, this is how it's imagined because it's that cartoony, real actiony vibe. Because I beat the game on original Xbox. So if it's on PlayStation 5 with 4K 60, I mean, come on, that game is ahead of its time, and it was so underrated at the time. Like it probably is gonna breathe. It's probably gonna garner a whole new fan base on the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I
But
know.
so you thinking like, oh, that was a PlayStation exclusive, and it's like, damn, or I'm sorry, Xbox exclusive. You like, damn, what's up with that? What's the deal with that? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe it's something that wanted another shot at to see how it would do on the platform of PlayStation. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure.
way bigger user base than it was back then on Xbox 360. So,
Hmm. Or
so
Xbox One.
Xbox One. No, who's
Yeah.
360?
No, it was
360.
one.
360.
Sunset Overdrive was one. Yeah, that was like one of their premier titles on the one. Yeah, because when they both came out, I could only get one, and I ended up getting the one. I didn't
Really?
get the play. I didn't get the PlayStation till later. Sunset Overdrive is one. It's not
Dang,
360.
that's all. Okay, okay,
2014.
okay. No, you're right. Then it's 2014. Then yeah, that's what was out then. Okay.
Yeah, but
Sony being
Xbox just got their they just announced their only like one of their exclusive titles from Bethesda. It's called Starfield or something like that.
yeah.
So that's not gonna be nobody cares, but
No, it was going around on Twitter. I think it's Friday, and it was just like we haven't seen anything from it, so you can't be hyped up about something called Starfield. That's just
right,
how I feel. That's just kind of how I feel
right.
about it. I like it's just at this point, it's literally just a title. So it's like nobody's seen
Pretty
any
much.
gameplay. Nobody's seen any gameplay or anything. You can't really be hype about something or being like, oh, it was advertising to me because they showed the name like some E3s ago and it was supposed to be multi-platform. They said when this deal went down that some stuff was going to change. So
Yeah.
that's one of them. So, um, Sony being sued over what was it? Sony's being sued over their supposedly like price gouging in a sense, because of some about 2 years ago, Sony no longer sells like actual like game cards of an actual title in like stores like Best Buy and stuff like that. And so they've been sued over because they're saying that they're basically monopolizing the pricing, um, monopolizing the pricing through their digital store. And hearing that, I was kind of like, I don't know if that's
Most of
really
these games are all the same price. Even a Switch game down at the same price as a PlayStation or Xbox game.
not even really that. I just feel the digital store has way better deals than walking into a Best Buy or a Target to go buy a game.
Because you can go ahead and get the deluxe package and everything, just download it. Like even though I'm still one of those people that like a physical game, but
Hmm.
like recently since PlayStation Plus started dropping these games you can download, and I can just download these games for free that I've been wanting and really didn't couldn't afford at the time to get. It's like I'm really starting to go digital, even though I just need more hard drive space. Like I filled up 2 terabytes. Uh, really, I filled up 4 terabytes downloading games from PlayStation Plus and buying in the games I done bought. So like nothing's on my actual PlayStation. So I'm just like I got to start using that hard drive.
Yeah. Now I feel like that. I feel like that argument that they're making. I mean, I don't. I mean, I get what they're saying. Where yeah, you can't just go out right and buy like an actual, let's say, Resident Evil Village, right? There's not an actual physical digital card you can go buy to buy the game. But in hindsight, I mean, I just don't see I really don't see the argument of them saying they're monopolizing as far from a pricing perspective. I mean, games go on and off sale all the time, all week long. I mean, you just got to be at the right place at the right time or follow the right forums, and you'll get
Right.
the game on sale.
Yeah. But what I did learn is if you buy digital, you can guarantee it's gonna be there. instead of
And but you have those people that be like, well, they can pull the game. It's not really yours. They can pull the game at any time they want to. Yes, true, that's a fact, but your disk drive can go out at any moment too.
True.
So it's like,
don't drop it.
Yeah, and then if the system ain't in circulation no more, then what you gonna do? Nothing. I mean, there's nothing you really can do. I mean, if they don't make a PS3 no more, and your disk drive goes out, and like, what you gonna do? So it's like, gonna rebuy the game, some form, some way, probably on PC. The Division universe is expanding a little bit more. The Division put out a press release announcing the Division Heartland, which is supposed to be a free to play title. That'll be giving more information on it later on this year. Ubisoft did say they're gonna be doubling down more on AAA. They described it. We're gonna do AAA free to play titles, which basically in layman terms really means Destiny. Again, people still chasing that unicorn anyway.
So, like, basically, I went to go try to sign up for, I guess it was the beta or something for that at Ubisoft, and I could never sign up for it because the page would never load. I tried on my phone and PC. I said maybe they just like folks just jumped on it, and it was just like
try it now.
Probably try it now. At the time when it was announced, it was probably the service was probably getting hammered.
When Davin first displayed it, I went and tried, and I got that same error where it wouldn't load, and I tried again today, and it said you already signed up. So
could have been, you could have been going through the motions in the process, but it just wasn't giving you the kickback to say, hey, you're signed up or you're registered, and it was trying to do all that for like X amount of people that's playing the game. So
Heartland, man, that's gonna be. I'm
thinking this is gonna take place in like Middle America or something like that.
Probably. So
we don't know yet.
Yeah, it's very vague. The only thing we know is that Red Storm, which is the original team of the Division that puts the game like out, because a lot of people don't know, Red Storm tends to do the initial base game, and then they dip and go do something else, and then another team comes in to support the live game pretty much. So that's why like a lot of times it can be a little different with responses and how things go and stuff like that with the game. But Red Storm is heading up this game, so it's guaranteed to be good because, like I said, Division 1 was really good except for some aspects on it that they improved in Division 2. So hopefully this will be as good. Final Fantasy VII, still an exclusive on PlayStation for a little bit longer. PlayStation extended the exclusivity on it. I forgot for how long. It's I think it's for like another 6 or 9 months or something like that. So for those people who play Xbox, it's gonna be a while for y'all to see that one. It's probably they're gonna make
They finna drop I guess they call it an intermission in June.
Yeah.
Let's introduce some more characters, so I might get that.
They're gonna make it seem, I mean, when Xbox Game Pass get it, of course they're gonna make it seem like the biggest thing in the world, but we've been playing the game for like the past damn near 4 years or 3 years whenever it hits Xbox. We know that's always the pomp and circumstance that happens when something comes to Game Pass. Not hating, but it's almost, it's a very Apple-less thing that Microsoft kind of does when they put something on Game Pass. They blow up a feature that's been out for like 20 years and make it seem like it's brand new, like AirTags. But anyway,
did you come up with that?
AirTags. What the hell?
Huh?
Like trying to like Apple does, like picture in picture where you can watch a YouTube video and you can go do something that same thing we've been able to do.
Or how big phones like the Evo back in the day were like, oh, it's too big. iPhone 12 Max now, same size as the Evo, bro.
Man, ain't it though?
Just saying. I don't forget. I own their products, but I don't subscribe to the pettiness.
Like, bro, it's so much stuff we've been able to do on which are quote unquote androids, which is the difference between androids and a Samsung that runs the Android operating system. Big difference. You pay for your quality. That's just like if you want Kraft macaroni and cheese, or you want Velveeta,
or do you want homemade?
or do you want homemade, or do you want great value? It's tiers to this shit. It's levels to this shit, bro.
All right, man. Let's see. Last topic. Let's talk about this exciting news for Goku Day. Young?
Yay!
How's this the last news?
I didn't know anything about Goku Day.
Sir.
Somebody put this on
here. I did. I put it up here. So
I'm
I
shocked.
thought it was Young because it's Goku Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Goku Day, ladies and gents, if you didn't know, it's 5'9", considering Goku's name, Go 5 and Ku 9. But yeah, Goku Day.
I was wondering how they
we
got that.
officially have.
Kind of like how we got
There you go.
Mario for March.
May the 4th be with you. Yeah.
But we're gonna be getting a brand new Dragon Ball Super movie. A little nugget for those who are like me out there and love figure arts. We're getting a brand new and finally a Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure art. If anybody wants to give it to your boy Snap for his birthday, which it comes out in October, just don't be shy to do so. But
For real,
anyway,
it comes out on your birthday month.
Give you what I gave royalty for his birthday. I'm gonna give you exactly what I gave royalty for his birthday, and that's what I'm giving all you guys for your birthday. So nobody.
No, the same thing I got you last year.
I'm gonna be like that parent. I'm getting everybody the same thing, so nobody say I like nobody more than the other. But that figure art, I'm buying for myself.
Of course.
Let's go right over to all the other Gokus.
Anyway, if you can get Goku Ultra Instinct figure art, you don't have everything. But anyway, that's either here or there. But yeah, this Dragon Ball movie is gonna become. Akira Toriyama is gonna be over project again. And just like he did the Broly movie, I'm very intrigued to see what's the new take on what's going to be the new movie. I wonder what it's going to be about.
More likely it's going to be Moro.
Probably more likely.
So do you think they'll pull what they did? Do you think they'll pull what they did with Super Moro arc, but then if they come to the anime, do a whole arc in the anime based off the movie?
I hope not, because what they need, because if they were to do that, when the anime comes back out, they'll have to start, and they'll end up doing Broly in the anime. So what they need to do is take the Demon Slayer approach. If you're gonna do the Moro movie in the Moro movie and go into this next arc where they're battling they finna end up fighting some guy named Granola from the planet Cereal.
What?
I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball just in that regard, because everybody's named after food.
Yeah, everybody is named after food or drink.
Clouded with a chance of Dragon Ball.
Or draw. Or draws.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Bulma.
And don't forget home appliances.
Oh, yeah.
Cell phone, freezer, cooler.
Clouded with a chance of Dragon Balls, man. I keep telling you.
So yeah, but I'm like, when it comes to anime, man, they saying the new Dragon Ball movie coming out, we may be getting it 2023. We may not be getting the anime for some time. It may be. I heard rumors that it was supposed to come out this year, but if it was gonna come out, it was gonna drop probably in March, because that's when Dragon Ball usually drops new seasons. So we probably don't get that until 2022, 2023. But as far as, Demon Slayer is gonna be coming out pretty soon. Jujutsu Kaisen, God of High School, Tower of God, like these webtoon based anime series, they'll be dropping pretty soon. So like they probably drop in the fall more than likely. And it just seemed like One Piece don't take breaks.
He's telling the truth, actually.
He's not lying.
He's telling the truth.
That's why it's funny.
One Piece said, man, One Piece said we can sleep when we dead, bro.
When we get done with this show, then we rest.
I'm talking about like they every bit of over 1,000 episodes in. Like I think they knocking at 2,000 now.
Season
and
one
One
still.
Piece is still in season 1. And I think we may be getting Bleach next year also.
Oh god.
So this nobody expect no Attack on Titan, nobody expect Evangelion. It's a lot of anime that have pretty much said the season that they said was the final season was actually the final season. So, I know there's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them out there. I wish there was the second season too, because they end on cliffhangers. But that's the anime business.
Yeah, that's my homeboy that I work with. He talks to me about anime all the time. And it's like he talking about all these one shots that they do and all this type of stuff.
And they be good series. They be a good series.
Yeah.
And they just, and I'm just like, so when's season 2 coming out?
Never.
Never.
We ain't doing no more.
Do y'all know how crazy I would have been if they would have just ended Dragon Ball Z after the Frieza saga?
I think a lot of people that watched it at the time, bro. I mean, you know what I miss? The
Like,
Dragon Ball show.
if they would have just ended Bleach after the first arc, come on. See, man, somebody like Elon Musk need to have. See, I couldn't have been a billionaire because I would have had an anime company that's all the anime I feel like needed more seasons would have been getting made.
Hey, royalty.
Yo.
First, it was an army of Kakarot's. And now he's trying to take over the anime world.
Oh, I know. You're gonna be like season 2 of Invisible, supposedly army of Invisibles from different universes.
Look, I can see y'all jumping in the table at the meeting doing this. Think.
like for real, like the Thundercats that came out on Cartoon Network, not the Thundercats Roar. We ain't talking about that one. You know, the one that looked like anime that was, that went deep into the Thundercats lore. Like, I would have made sure that stayed going. Like, Samurai Jack would stay going. Like, it's just certain series that be like, yo,
give us more.
Let's keep it rolling until the people just say they don't want it no more.
Exactly. All right, man.
Because it would be so many. Afro Samurai would have been a series, not a movie.
Oh my god!
Why do these new Destiny weapons look like some Splatoon 2 weapons?
I don't
Look at the weapons. The Chroma Rush and the Sojourner's Tale. They look like some Splatoon weapons.
I got some.
I mean, they hitting though.
I got some spoilers I heard about some new spoilers for the next coming season, but
what about?
Talk angry about that one.
Did y'all see the Venom trailer?
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Forgot about the Venom trailer.
Had to throw that in there.
Seen it yet, so let's.
So yeah, we had the Venom trailer this week and completely forgot about it. Didn't put it on the outline, but we will.
I don't want to leave Tank out of that. So let's.
You want to hold on? Okay, well, I respect that. I respect that. We'll kick it off on 180 with the Venom trailer. We'll kick it off with that. That's the way we can. I'll have it.
Because we kind of need a breakdown. We need a breakdown too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap issue 179 of NerdFlow Podcast. Man, we appreciate everybody coming through. We actually
appreciate y'all.
I didn't even announce the follower that we did have. This is before we actually even went live, but we still have the giveaway popping off as well. I don't even know how many people have registered. I need to go look at that. I looked at that in about a week or two or so. So we got the giveaway, the $30 gift card giveaway still going. There's still time to jump into that. Probably about 14 days left to get into that contest. We have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/NerdFlow Podcast. Episodes like this go live there a couple days later. We also break down the show segment by segment. So if you miss a particular segment of the show, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. And we're on all social media platforms. So check us out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Holla.